Yeah. Yeah.
All right, the finals are here. Oh shit, I forgot to update that part.
This is it?
This is it, man.
Is the thing?
This is for all the shit.
Oh shit.
Forgot to update
Tom
that
Books
part.
v. Patrick Priest. Let's do this.
Yeah, I gotta say, don't really know much about the matchup, but I do know that Tom did not seem that ecstatic to be playing against Murktide.
And what is he on? Scam?
He's on Scam.
Okay. Oh yeah, Spell Pierce.
Yeah, yeah, and just like infinite
Now has
threats.
Patrick, how familiar is Patrick with Scam? That's going to be kind of a deciding thing.
Well,
If he doesn't really know what he's up against.
I feel like he has to know because it's been played a lot in the store, and he plays a lot in the store.
Sure, yeah.
So I figure he's got to have a non-zero experience with it. Oops.
Does he have the hand of the scam? The scam hand. That's not a scam hand, I think. I think it's just a good hand. It's not scammy.
You know what the...
Nope, scammy. But he's got a Douthie. That's pretty good right now. Pretty good
yeah,
for this
Douthie's
match.
very good. It does die to, like, infinite things.
No,
but-
it does. It does. Thanks for the compliment, Joel. We appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently we
See
do
what
great
happens when
commentary.
I'm coming off an illness and am not compelled to drink? I'm so
Right.
much better.
Yeah,
This will be a one-time thing.
Right.
There will,
Right now,
there will be
folks.
there will be no repeat
Yeah.
of today's success.
Going right back to normal right after this. All right, so our monkey, does he have an answer? Yep, answer is monkey. Fuck you, monkey. Moving on. Gonna stick this Douthie here. It is gonna die to anything? Something? Nothing? Nope, no removal for the monkey. And no removal for
Yeah.
the next thing.
Douthie.
Douthie. That's
The
thing I was
Walker
talking
of
about.
Voids.
The Walker of Voids.
See, oh yeah, he has a follow-up land.
Yeah.
Yeah, burn spell off the top would be ideal.
Yeah, he's gonna need it, because that is annoying for what this deck does. Not like just absolutely crippling, but so you think here, get the Shredder down? No, I'd wait a turn.
I think
I'd probably consider with the island. No,
Consider just gets exiled. I think I'm fine. If he wants
Fine.
to if he wants to
If he wants
untap
to
and
bolt
kill
it.
it, I think I'm fine with that.
sure. Yep, zap. Trying to convince Ghost to do some. He was talking about trying to find ways to make some extra cash, and I was talking about doing some alters on cards. And he's like, "Oh, I'm not really a fantasy artist, man. That's not what I do." I'm like, "Man, you don't have to be anymore. There's all kinds of artwork in the game. People love all kinds of different things." I told him, like, do some fat ass graffiti text on some cards. You know,
Yeah.
take a bolt, put fucking blammo and fat ass graffiti across it. People will probably dig that. You know. Darcy coming down.
So he's gonna get his own pressure in play. Don't hate that.
No delirium though until he gets this damn Voidwalker off the table.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough thing. And maybe you just pitch that. Like maybe he shouldn't have kept that on top.
Yeah.
He does get it. He has another consider, so he can end a turn, take another peek at the top, and try to find something a little better. But yeah, it's gonna be hard to do Murktiding and all that stuff.
Douthie is really huge, and I think this may be the decider for this game in particular. All right, so here's going to be a Grief hardcast, which is pretty solid.
That's a really good card.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure from the scam side, because you've got a guy with Shadow, you've got a guy with Menace, and you've got a good amount of power with evasion. It's going to be hard to deal with unless you find the answers. And this deck plays the Murktide deck plays a lot of 1-for-1s as far as its removal goes, and his Grief has taken something out of his hand. He's going to consider. I don't even know if I Just leave it on. I'm trying to guard regardless. So let's see what we got. Taking another consider, stuck with a Spell Pierce and a Spell Pierce. The Spell Piercers are huge if it was a scam game.
Yeah.
This game is honest.
Yeah.
No scamming here. Shredder.
And this could be mopped up. Tom can mop this up.
Oh yeah, if you got a land, did he get a land?
I mean,
He's got a
land or a red card.
He's got a yeah, right.
He's got the red card.
Oh, he's got lots of stuff to do. I like that actually. 'Cause he can deal with the shredder later. It won't
I
matter.
actually kind of like just mopping it up, honestly.
Yeah, just get it out of the way. Moon doesn't do anything. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just head like well played by Tom here. I love this play.
Save your better card for later. Because you've got 6 points of damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're just winning this
basically
race
over.
so hard right now.
Yeah, this is definitely over game one.
What'd Patrick get for turn? Yeah, these
Nothing.
creatures, like, yeah, man, keeping that thing on top of that consider
Yeah.
was just
It
was bad.
Yeah, the Douthy is the deciding factor here. It really is.
Now, what I don't want to see from Patrick here is just recency bias to where these spell piercers look so bad in this game that he cuts them because they are really good in the matchup.
Sure, exactly.
It just
exactly.
this just played out so weird, just from the half of the deck that Tom
gonna
drew
force
and the
one out of
half
his
that
hand with his
Patrick
Zetsugu?
drew.
Yeah, he's gonna force one out of his hand with blood, man.
Okay, well, he finally gave him a target.
Yeah. Start binning bad cards.
Kept something on top. I don't know.
Better be
Okay, he
removal.
thought about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't do
Yeah.
anything.
No. Nope. Not enough.
He's scooping them up. Okay.
All right. Yeah, a 3/2 unblockable on turn 2. That completely nerfs what you're doing is pretty good. What the hell is that?
What?
There was some fucking Innistrad card with like no color that I couldn't recognize.
Oh.
You know. There's a million fucking artworks of everything. It's super hard to keep track.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Although I will say, I do really like what are coming out in Brothers War. There's like blueprint sketch old border artworks of cards. And those are fucking awesome. And those are actually recognizable as the thing that they are. It's not going to be hard to recognize those cards. It's not going to be hard to recognize a Wormcoil in that artwork. It's not going to be hard to recognize a Phyrexian Revoker in that artwork or an Ornithopter. Like, those are going to be recognizable.
I still hate these foreign
Cutting the blood
full
moons.
art. The counterspell and bolt that Patrick. I hate those arts, man.
Yeah, no, the Strixhaven, because the Strixhaven arts were fucking everywhere. And that's where, like, I like alternate arts, but I want the art to be...
I feel like I just
The
set myself
concept,
up to be clipped
conceptually
into some kind of
sound.
racist propaganda, man. I hate those foreign. And they just cut it off right there, and just like no. Talking about a printing of a card that happens to have some foreign text on it.
You know, Tom Custom Moons, I like that.
Yeah, Moon's no good in this matchup at all. I think you cut all of those.
Does Patrick...
Generally speaking, if the deck you're playing against plays Moon, either in their main board or your sideboard, neither deck wants it.
Knowing that Douthies are in the main, I think Patrick's trimming the Archmage. I think that's good. Probably needs to be a little bit more efficient than that. Hearse, I think it's actually a little...
I think Hearse is actually great in this matchup. I really do, because it stops the scamming.
After turn 2, the problem is the
that's
relevant
relevant.
scams.
That's relevant.
The relevant scams are the early turn scams, and it's not bad. I think
it's fine. I think it's fine.
Now, if he has a hand where he has an early spell pierce, and he can answer
my
the
strategy
first
against
scam,
scam, and I've had pretty good. Like, granted, I'm playing mostly like control decks, but like This is close enough to control deck.
It is. Dress down like that.
For me, what I kind of like doing is just letting them do their scam thing because they fucking wreck. And I'm just going to trust that that the top of my deck is going to deal with what's left over.
Right.
And I think it works out pretty well. A lot.
It usually does. It usually does. I played against Tom the other day with my deck, and I don't feel like it's a super unfavored match for my deck whatsoever.
Well, no, when you have a whole bunch of removal and the top of your deck is just a bunch of answers, I think that...
Well, but the thing is that when my reference to that game is that I lost pretty quickly to it because it just lined up that he got under me. Yep. And I didn't draw the removal, even though my deck is half fucking removal. Yep. And, it can happen. It's the variance is truly a bitch sometimes.
But Tom's had a lot of success with this deck.
Yeah. It does powerful shit, and it plays powerful cards, It definitely, if you're playing control Magic, you were definitely favored. Let's see what Patrick's got to work with. Nope. He's thinking about it. He's keeping it. Here's a monkey. All right. So I'm going to,
he's going to take one. No monkey. He's just going to.
Does he have the scam thing?
He does.
Yeah, he does. And there's no counterspell. So he's leading with. And Patrick has a hand of bullshit. So this is pretty much over.
Yeah, this does.
This is nothing. He thought about pitching it and then he stopped.
Yep.
He should have pitched this shit because he is fucking dead. He's not. This is not good. I mean, that buys him a little bit of time. Maybe he can get.
I think you're taking a hit here to begin with.
Yeah. And terminate the monkey. Yep. Can't get that bounty there. Okay. All the lands. Good. It's so painful to watch.
He doesn't have one in his graveyard yet, so fetch land is not the worst draw ever.
No. He has a counterspell. I mean, that's something. I would have taken that.
I would have taken it also.
With as little as he's working with, I would have just fucking taken it.
Tom's feeling it.
What's his life total, actually? We said that we would have taken it, but, I mean, that's a lot of fucking damage.
Yeah.
Okay, would have been down to 2? Yeah, I'd have taken it.
I mean, you're just dead to lightning bolt or whatever.
You're already so fucking far behind.
He's going deep, man. Drawing an extra card on the instep here. Is that a consider?
It was a consider he could have just cast.
Wow.
Woof.
Wow. He's next leveling himself here.
I think he may have got in his own head after game 1.
Yeah, that was definitely a problem.
Oh, Jesus.
And he's dead.
He's just drawing lands. God, he should have pitched that hand. Fuck.
And Thomas books.
Yeah, takes it.
Tom was actually, he said he really wanted the hat from the last invitation.
Yeah.
He's like, I really wanted the hat, but it's a backpack this time instead. So, I don't know, maybe we can order him a hat or something.
I'm going to get hats in.
Yeah.
It's really hard to keep up with all the things I want to have in stock when it's just Wizards shoving product down our throat. It's frustrating.
Just saying, next time you get those hats in, hold one back for Tom because he earned it here today.
I will. And we'll be getting them soon. Hats coming soon. Also, for anybody listening, if you want a backpack, we got
and that's it.
Backpacks.
Nothing but lands for the Murktide deck, and Tom Books takes down an Invitational.
He does. He's been at it.
He's been grinding, man. He's worked really hard to get to this point, and I couldn't be happier for him right now.
Good play for everybody today. Patrick, oh man, he looked at that hand. He was like, I'm going to put this back. And then he's like, no, I'm not going to put this back.
Yeah, Patrick was the underdog here, coming in as the 8th seed and making it all the way to the finals. He didn't drop a game in the tournament portion of today's tournament. And so he was trying to do a little Cinderella run, but man, this Rakdos scam deck just was too much for him.
It gets under you, dude. It just does sometimes. He definitely should have pitched that.
So we had the store championship last week, won by Carmel Salinas playing Rakdos scam, and now Tom Books takes down the Invitational with Rakdos scam. So this is definitely the deck to beat right now, it would appear.
For sure. and it's solid, and it's as much as you can. And both me and you, or we feel that it's easy enough to interact with.
I just haven't I lost to it playing Living End, but I play a lot of Control online, and online I just beat this deck all the time,
Right.
and so it's
playing Control, you're set up to do
yeah,
so.
playing Fatal Pushes and stuff. It's a
And
little
that's
different.
the thing. Patrick could have still had that if he would have because if he would have mulliganed to a hand, if he could have afforded a mulligan, and that mulligan could have had a Spell Pierce, and that would have made that game completely different.
Yeah.
Completely different. That's all he needed.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for tonight's coverage. We're going to go present the prizes to the winner and
Thanks for tuning in.
get his
everybody.
signature on a playmat for
Also,
the store.
don't forget, we've got the Modern 500 coming up next month, and our next RCQ coming up next month. So make sure to get out for those.
Yep.
And
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
take care.
Yeah. Yeah.